I would like to invite my mentor, Dr. ASHISH Sharma sir, who will be talking about how to patent your
I'm
idea
honored
and
to be
protect
a
it.
part of this gathering. Swati, she's a fantastic surgeon, our friend since a long, long time. Prakhyat, very young, dynamic innovator, and I'm always proud on my student Nilesh. So these all young tucks are always an inspiration for me. So means I learn a lot of things from them. So quickly, I think we have 5 minutes. So quickly, we'll means finally we got our patent last week. So that journey means it's a little long, especially in India. So I'll share a few of so this is the patent that we got last week, Indian patent. We had, as we said, as Prakhyat said, PCT application. We did file PCT application, uh, and we got all the positive responses for all those inventive steps in PCT application. But ultimately, after 36 months, you need to decide that whether it's worth investing that kind of money and going through the national phase or not. Probably Prakhyat did a right thing to collaborate with the industry. Probably that burden of money, probably they would be in a much better position to afford. So means I'm not going to detail. So patent journey means, again, never publish. It should never be in a public domain before you try to file it. Means I was with Rohit Shetty last to, and he was remembering the days in 2015. He invited me in Bangalore, and I just showed fundus images. I did not show any design of the device. He was angry that time. He said, Ashish, we were not able to mark you that day in 2015 when you came, and then we said he has just not showed anything. How can we mark him? And then he said, now Ashish, you tell that why you didn't show that time. So do not do that mistake of showing things in the public domain until unless you have filed it. So we filed patent 2015, and this was the first paper which came out in 2016. And I always say, do not file by yourself. I burnt my fingers with filing myself a US provisional patent. So because we do not know how to write, we are not tuned to that. For example, as a medical professional, if I invent a chair, I would write, I'm making a platform where people would sit 1 feet above, and it has 4 legs and one platform to give you a relaxation to your back. Your patent will infringe if somebody just takes out 1 leg. A patent attorney would write, I am making a platform which is above the ground, not particular distance, above the ground where a human body sits, and it can be seated with 1 leg or more than 1 leg. That's how it is. That's how that language differs. So your claims become much wider, so infringement chances would be much less. So do not wait for final product. You can very well file your patent as soon as you have your prototype ready. And as Prakhyat also highlighted in between, so you can go 3 ways. But do file a patent. At least it gives you first right. Even as Prakhyat said, he's able to commercialize, go with the industry. Even the patent is not there yet, but you have first right. So file a patent. PCT also good. It gives you 36 months, to assess yourself. Where do you stand? And you can directly go to national phases as well, but that's not a good idea, because again, it's pumping money in the beginning until unless you have really not seen the fruit is not a good idea. And as Prakhyat highlighted, patent does not protect you at all. We are normal human being. Patent helps you in a lot of ways. It gives you respect. It gives you ability to go to file grants or apply for grants for your studies. You are much more respected in terms of your work. But only Apple and Samsung can fight for patent. We cannot, if it really comes on infringement, especially the country like India. Why patent? As I already said. So means the best way that you can protect yourself is take your product to a different level with your work, with your science, with your presentations, with your international. That's how you defeat all copy guys. And being into ophthalmology is a big plus, because you can take your product to anywhere. So probably this was one of our weakness which we are working on now. So again, you have to have a dedicated, these are not patent related, so I'll quickly go through it. So as I said, international presence. When we started, we were everywhere. We were on American Academy interviews, on courses, on American Academy papers, on cover pages. So you should be seen across the globe that you were the first one to do it. rather than patent protecting you. You should be seen across the globe, at each and every platform. User feedback solutions, I think this is more not with a patent, but more of the journey wise. So I think I would like to thank all the collaborators. Recently, 2 days before, a paper came from JAMA, again validated our device, from Singapore National Eye Institute with Oregon, US, and Arvind Eye Hospital. They have proved, in comparison with the Clarity Redcam, which is a gold standard device, that MI Redcam is something which should be used globally to provide a realistic solution, especially in referable ROP. So thank you so much for having me here, Nilesh. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for inspiring always. Sir's talks are very inspiring, and it is a pity that we can't have more discussion on this. But as next set of speakers are ready, we are going to hand over the podium to them. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.